This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
We haven't done this, I don't know, in the last time. Actually, no, I think every time. You know, it's funny. I was going to say, I don't know the last time we did a power hour, but I think we've done a power hour every time we've recorded since we got back. Is that true?
I was going to say, I think about every time we've been like, we'll do a tactical strike, tactical pod strike.
Yeah, I think, well, that's what we're going to do. It's you're listening to a tactical strike here, folks. We're going to try to record as many goofs for y'all. For y'all.
For y'all.
That was a chunky y'all. You know what? Listen, I got a headline. It doesn't happen every week. I got a headline I'm excited to talk about, so I just want to get into it. What do you say?
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of The Royal We. This is Sam.
I'm Nate.
Do I say this is Sam? I don't think I've ever said that before. I am Sam. This is Sam. Well,
that was different.
Behold, Sam.
You're doing it different, man. Now we're going to lose the series.
I've also lost the flow of it. If you guys join us for the first time, what we normally do is we take headlines and we read them. But we don't read the articles because facts just get in the way. We just guess.
Yeah.
What could these be about? And oftentimes we have no idea. If you guys want us to have headlines, and you should. You guys can do that at Royal WeCast on Twitter or royalwecast@gmail.com. Let's get right into it.
Yep.
Since we've come back, because we took a 2-year hiatus.
Yeah.
Since we've come back.
Little break.
Little break. Named Jack and Diane. I know it made no sense. We have so many headlines. It's just ridiculous. So let's get right into it. Yeah. I've never actually, this list is enormous. I made one in bold.
Okay.
This one is definitely what I want to talk about first. And we're going to try something new. I'm going to paste them into the chat. Yeah, the chat will come up. We can see the headline. Headline is Rooster Kills Policeman in Cockfighting Raid Gone Wrong.
Yeah, gone wrong.
This was in the drawer, the law. I thought about it. Do I put this in the animal? Dude, Rooster Kills Policeman probably for the first time ever. How does a rooster kill someone?
Well, a lot of times in cockfighting, they put metal, on the spurs on the back of a rooster, they actually put like metal over them. But still, to kill a man, it must have got him in the neck or a lucky shot to and he bled out or something. That's crazy.
Get him
gone wrong. That's as wrong as it could possibly get.
Dude, and you'd never expect that call. Like, your husband's a policeman.
Yeah.
And he gets killed in the line of duty. You'd be like, oh, man.
Oh, I know. I always knew this day what I knew. I always dreaded this call. Wait, what?
A rooster.
What? That's a cock-a-doodle don't.
I guess it doesn't matter because you're dead, but dying in an embarrassing way.
Mm-hmm.
The classic is autoerotic asphyxiation.
That's the classic.
What other embarrassing ways are there to die? That's up there. That's got to be number one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's got to be. Yeah, you're right. That's probably that's up there. That's pretty high.
Man, and that's got to be spicy because people are flirting. I mean, it keeps happening to people.
Yeah.
Does it rule?
There's got to be something to it.
You ever played around with that?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I'm happy with the irregular experience.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't need I don't
working this long.
Yeah. I don't need Disney Plus.
I ain't paying for it.
What? That's ridiculous. Because think about, there's got to be. Why hasn't someone come up with some sort of invention that foolproofs it?
Yeah, but I guess it's because you're chasing that dragon. If you want to go a little bit longer, and then you black out, and then you've hung yourself.
Oh, then you're done.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So you're trying to get a little bit more out of it each time, and then one time, all it takes is one time, and you fuck up, and then you've hung yourself with your dick in your hand, and everybody finds you like that.
Dying doing what you love.
He died doing what he loved. Wait, didn't he paint? Oh.
Well. Rooster kills policeman. I guess you're right. They have those blades. They could probably get him in the leg. There's like an artery or something.
Yeah.
But the guy's got a gun.
That's immediate. I just can imagine the chaos. Just roosters flying, going crazy. People probably fighting the cops, and it's this crazy raid. Just absolute mayhem. That's got to be absolute mayhem.
And can you imagine, it's bad enough that they were cockfighting, that's against the law, but that a policeman gets killed in the, we were just cockfighting.
We were just messing around.
Cockfighting is a serious thing, but that feels more like, killing policemen and cockfighting.
That's life in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. cockfighting, like you might get a couple years, or I guess depends on what. But what do you get for like dog fighting? I think they consider that even worse. And I know people get 5-10 years sometimes out of that, maybe more, because it's also the word we learned a few weeks ago. Racketeering is involved.
Racketeering, oligarch,
Yeah.
Russia. I didn't clear out all of the Russia drawer. I mean, do we want to dip back into Russia?
Whatever's greasy.
No, I'm wrong. I just didn't delete them. I have nothing. I have nothing in Russia.
You have nothing.
Let's get into another one here.
Yeah, that one immediately has my vote. I mean, I know it's the first one, but like
I'd love to find out.
I want to know more about that one. It's going to take a big something for me not to be like, what the? I want to know what happened.
Let's get into a classic, Royal We classic, a favorite. Science and technology. Let's open up that drawer.
Yeah, I like.
Ooh, let's stay here for a little while. I got a couple here that I'm interested in talking about. This pale, sweaty robot hand wants to take romantic walks with you.
Why is it pale and sweaty?
Now, if I had to guess, I think this is a device that measures something. So like the sweatiness and it wants to take romantic walks with you. Right. Why? And it says sweaty robot hand. It's not sweaty robot.
Yeah. So it's just, so you're just walking around holding a hand.
And they say it wants.
This is like the boob pillows that Japan came up with. Is this out of Japan?
I don't know anything about it. It's just in science and technology. I only know those words, and I didn't see a picture or anything. I can hover over it. Maybe it'll give me a little taste. No, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's I mean that's smelling like Japan.
This pale, sweaty robot hand,
just its hand
wants to take romantic walk. It's got to be something that measures your pulse or your perspiration. But why are they romantic walks?
And I'm just going to come right out and say it. I don't think it wants to.
No,
I think they're just saying that. Like I don't. How do I know? Is it telling me?
It might.
It's such a nice evening. Thank you for taking me for a walk.
What goes into a romantic walk?
I don't know. The sunset.
I feel like a romantic walk. Maybe I'm an old jaded man, but I feel like romantic walks only happen on like the first 3 or 4 dates, and then your romantic walk days are over.
Yeah, then you're just going places.
Exactly.
You're just like, hurry the fuck up. We're going to be late. We're going to miss the trailers.
We got stuff to do. Come on.
Let's get.
We're Mr. Trails. No one's taking a romantic walk to a movie. Romantic walk's a post-movie activity.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you go to the movie, then you go on a romantic walk.
A sweaty robot hand. I mean,
Why is it sweaty? I mean, I guess so. It feels real.
We keep saying the same thing. Why is it pale? Why is it sweaty?
Why is it sweaty? Move along.
Okay, here's another one in science. A disturbing Twinkie that has so far defied science.
What? Where did it come from? Another dimension?
I think if I had to guess, this is about, like, you know how McDonald's doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't age. The food doesn't age. Rot. Yeah.
But the thing about that, I've read into it. It's not that they fill it with I mean, it is to a degree that they fill it with preservatives and stuff. But what it is that there's just not enough water content in what they're selling you. It's been cooked and fried so much, like there's just no water for any microbes to latch onto.
Because I found chicken nuggets in my car before that I've like dropped.
You said chicken nuggets like that guy who doesn't like slimy, sloppy eggs. What's that guy's name?
Jessica White?
Yeah, you were like, I found chicken nuggets. You said the way
I found chicken nuggets underneath my car seat.
You didn't say it much different than
I
that.
said, if you want to live to see tomorrow.
So you found chicken nuggets under your car seat, yeah?
Yeah, I was trying to do the math when the last time I'd eaten chicken nuggets in my car, and it had been forever.
God, what an equation.
Yeah, and it's been forever.
I was trying to do the math. Let's crunch the numbers here.
Forever.
It's May.
Carry the one.
Chicken nuggets. I mean, in this moon, this phase of the moon.
Yeah, that's exactly how I do math. I get the moon involved.
Can you imagine? Oh man, can you imagine? Oh, I should do that because I teach English as to like children. I mean, they're high schools now. They're like teenagers. I should just try to confuse them, like teach them something that's just nonsense. Like
teach them wrong as a joke.
Teach them wrong as a joke, but they're old enough. But you'd be surprised, man. They sometimes just fall for stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I recently did this magic trick to them that they did not find funny at all. I bought 2 decks of cards, one big and one normal. Right? Mm-hmm. And I had them draw a card from the big deck of cards. And then I was like, okay, show everyone, don't show me. And when they were looking at the card that they picked, I pulled out the regular size deck and they put the card back in it and then ha ha ha. But they were like, teacher, the decks are different sizes. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I think that's an Asian thing too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a lot of jokes don't land on a lot of. I'm not making that up.
That feels like classic.
I'm not talking out of my ass.
Vaudeville, like classic humor of like, look, it's a clear that I'm messing around. The cards are different sizes. Ha ha, magic. They're like, teacher, this is not magic. I'm like, yeah, I know, guys.
Yeah, what's funny, dude, is I actually saw that exact magic trick. Somebody doing it on YouTube like 3 days ago.
Was it a British guy, like a fat British guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw. That's why I did it too.
How are we on the same algorithm?
YouTube. I mean, come on, we're pretty close. We're pretty similar. It's funny. I brought up like something crazy, like this nuclear thing. These guys had these like spheres of some crazy element, and they were like separating it with a pen, and it clicked together and killed everyone with radiation.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw this crazy thing, and you guys were like, oh, the algorithm showed that to us too.
Yeah. When they were testing, and they like held it open with a pen. Yeah, they were being real stupid about it, and then they ignited a nuclear reactor in a room, and basically they went over to because they were all scientists. They immediately walked over to a blackboard and did a bunch of math, and were like, the 3 of us are going to die because we were too close. You guys might make it, and that's exactly what happened. Like,
I have watched that video and I've read other things about that event. I honestly, I don't think I will ever understand why they did that.
Yeah.
Because the people best equipped to know not to do it were the ones who did it.
Yeah, when did this take place? What was it called? Where people were like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, people don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Essentially, they had this radioactive element separated. It was a sphere of it, separated into 2 parts.
2 halves.
It wasn't 2 halves. And it wasn't radioactive when it was separated, but if it got close, it gave off interesting readings, and they were doing some experiments stuff on it. But they just had it in a room with them, and they were using the cap of a pen to manipulate it, and it was like separated. But what happened eventually, after messing with it enough, the cap slipped and it clicked together and just irradiated all of them so badly they were dead within a week or something. Yeah,
one guy vomited as soon as within 10 minutes of leaving the building. As soon as he left the building, he started throwing up. Like, it hit him. It turned the air around them blue. It immediately started nuclear. Was it? I guess fission, right?
They ionized the air in the room. The thing. Do you ever hear about those guys? They're like some town in Africa, like some hospital lost a bunch of funding, and they left their MRI machine there. And these people came in, they looted the hospital, and they took apart the MRI machine, and it glowed blue, some of the stuff inside. So they rubbed it on themselves, and it caused all this problem.
Yeah,
those are the kind of people who start separating things with pen caps, not physicists doing experiments on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand any element of why they were doing that.
The people who were not far off from inventing the thing and just being like, I guess that it was one of those things where they were just too comfortable with it. You know, you get like blinded by the fact of being like, I know what I'm doing. Like,
they were blinded by science.
Good job.
Let's do something more serious now. Let's open up the crime drawer.
Oh, that's what we're all about.
Woman.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm actually reading this. I read this backwards the first time, and it's way more interesting. Woman sentenced to jail after she glued her vagina to frame her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Now, the first time I read that, I understood that the boyfriend glued her vagina. And then that's why I thought that was funny. So I put that in the thing.
But actually, I disagree with you. I think the other way, the way it actually is more interesting because...
I agree.
Okay. I see. Yeah. It's... Because what? How? What was she... He did it. Was that what it was?
She must have said that he did it, but I mean, what crime? Yeah. Who's doing that?
And why pick that? Like, a woman could literally go to a police station and go, my boyfriend punched me in the face, and they'll take him to jail. You don't need to glue your vagina shut.
And, what a terrible thing to do.
Yeah, that's a sensitive place. I've glued my fingers together for a minute. Remember that time I was trying to fix my glasses and I'm sitting there talking to you and I glued them to my fucking arm for just a second, and I panicked because I was like, oh no, these are going to be here forever. I couldn't imagine if like we talked before about the guys who were putting super glue over their dick hole to keep them from coming.
No, I don't. My memory blocked that out.
Yeah, we talked about it on some episode of this podcast, and yeah, we were both like that can't. That's not good. That's got to go somewhere. That's not good. That's
There's
not
about
good.
a billion ways better than doing that.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about super glue is it does dissolve. There's something simple you can use that dissolves it.
Yeah,
like it's not stuck forever.
Alcohol on it or something.
Yeah, something simple. Yeah, but
still.
Yeah. Why are people? Again, things I just don't understand. Why are people so ready to mess with their donkers?
Right? You only get one of those.
Like, I can understand being horned up and making some strange decisions, but
sure.
I mean, I guess that's what it is. You're not thinking straight.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, because people do get up to some nonsense. Remember the guy who tried to fuck a hornet's nest? I mean, it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
He died. I think that man died from trying to fuck a hornet's nest. I mean, I can't feel sorry for you.
Add that to the list of embarrassing ways to die.
Yeah. How? God. I mean, your family, they just sit there and it's at your funeral, everybody's thinking the same thing.
I like to imagine you have a big broad-shouldered dad who used to be a football player in high school and works down at the machine shop and
yeah, he was an old Marine.
Yeah, and he's he's at your funeral and I was like, well, how did he die? It's so sudden. Boy fucked a hornet's nest.
Went and fucked him with a hornet's nest.
Wait, that sounds like a euphemism.
Yeah.
That sounds like you got yourself into trouble. He's fucked a hornet's nest.
Fucked a hornet's nest.
Oh, you fucked the hornet's nest now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good phrase, actually.
Yeah. You done fucked the hornet's nest now.
Since we're here anyway, let's go ahead and open up the sex goo drawer.
Might as well.
Why is it goo?
I don't know.
Because I named these drawers. Why are they drawers? Why any of it? But this drawer is called sex goo.
Sex goo.
It's not really grease, it's goo.
Yeah.
And here's one. Internet-enabled male chastity cage can be remotely locked by hackers.
Holy shit. I mean, that's funny. To use your hacking skills for that little bit. Guys, I don't know how hacking works, but I assume they just have a computer, and when something hackable happens, it pops up like a video game, and they can be like, guys.
Something hackable close by, guys.
Yeah. What is it? Male chastity belt.
Well,
of course, they're not putting tons of technology into that. They just want it to work on your significant other's iPhone so they can lock it and turn it off to satisfy whatever shit you guys got going on. But they don't think that just somebody else could put some app on their phone.
What are the situation in which they would catch wind that you have that on?
It's got to give off a signal. That's what I'm saying. That they.
There's
a
Bluetooth. Oh, and then they're like, yeah. Oh, what's this now?
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, that's okay. Let's mess with that.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine having to go to the fire department and being like,
can you cut this off my dick?
Because it got hacked by a hacker. It got locked. I can't open it by hackers.
And once again, nobody in that situation. Because now you've got a bunch of firemen who have to cut something off a dude's dick. Would they get firemen to do it?
You always see firemen helping people get out of stairwells and stuff. When people get stuck.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know why they call the firemen, but that seems to be who you call.
I remember one time when I was in it must have been maybe I was a freshman in high school. I don't remember, but there was this kid that I made friends with, and I went over to his house.
Where is this gonna go?
Yeah.
What part of what we just said made you think of this story? Where's this gonna go next?
And his name was Pete, and he made his own chastity belts. And I went over, and we're just watching TV or something, and he had this big box full of junk, and we're just going through it, having a good time, being like, oh, look at this thing, whatever. We were saying, for some reason his room was kind of in the attic or something, or the loft, and
sure.
his door opened up right to the stairway that went up to it, and I was sitting there because that's where the box was, and he was inside the room, and I was actually sitting on the steps. None of that fucking mattered. Anyway, yeah, it does. Hold on, it does matter, because whenever I found this pair of handcuffs.
None of that matters. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Because I was like, that does. And I felt like I was going on a tangent, and then my brain was like, no, trust me. Okay, brain. So I picked these handcuffs up, And just as he's saying, he goes, don't mess with those. There's no key for them. And I thought they were like trick, because I had a pair of like police handcuffs that were like, they were real metal, but they had just a release on them that you could get out of them. They were like play handcuffs.
Right.
I didn't realize these were real fucking handcuffs that needed a key. The only way to get into them was a key. And I was like, oh yeah, whatever. And I clicked them on my wrist and then just handcuffed myself to the stairwell.
Oh, the other side was the stairwell. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
and that's why I said sitting on the stairs was important. And I was like, oh no. And he's like, no. He goes, what did you?
Oh no, yeah, it is important. It is.
But anyway, his dad was this like big burly like coal miner dude. He was already annoyed because every time I'd spilt catnip in the floor and their cats went fucking ape shit, and he was already aggravated.
That day?
Yeah, or just earlier that evening. That's actually why we went to his room, because we were down in stairs in like the living room, and
you're just raising hell.
I spilt catnip and they started going fucking bonkers. So he was like, yeah, let's go upstairs so we don't piss off my dad. I got the impression that maybe his dad threw some punches around that house. And so then he had to go get his dad, who had to come up with like a fucking hammer and a hacksaw and cut me out of these handcuffs over like the next hour. Just ruined his whole evening. I don't think I ever went back. He was like, did you tell him there's no keys? What? Yeah, the reason I started talking about that was thinking about the fireman having to cut off the chassis belt.
Of course. But why are you keeping handcuffs without a key? You're just asking for somebody to get locked to something.
That's an accident waiting to happen. I know. That's like putting the dynamite in with the candles.
They don't have a key and they were open. Mm-hmm. Lock them. Problem solved.
Well, actually, I think you can push them all the way through when they reset. If no hands in them, you know what I mean. You can keep pushing them all the way around, and then you can.
That's why you get the robot palm.
Huh?
I don't know.
You can handcuff them together
for a romantic walk.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's open up one more drawer.
All right.
Then we read an article and we shut this one down.
Bam.
This one's in bullshit / what?
Huh?
This is like a catch-all drawer. I was actually having a hard time curating the grease today. We haven't really got on some of the weirder ones, but they're all weird. You know how grease works.
Yeah.
Man finds a drink in a landfill.
Mm-hmm.
Brings it home, drinks it with his wife. Now, I don't know the rest of the story, but if they're writing a headline about it, something happened.
God, something had to have happened. Yeah, because
something happened.
Yeah, something happened.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
What happened?
Something happened.
Something happened. I drink everything.
Man finds a drink in a landfill.
Why are you there to start with?
A drink
in a landfill. Oh shit!
What do you mean finds a drink?
Hey, that's a full drink.
I could find ice cold Gatorade, still sealed, sitting on top of a in the laundromat. I wouldn't touch it.
Just leave it there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm digging around in the landfill. What's this? A drink? My lucky stars. Yeah. I'll bring it home to Deborah.
Deborah, come look. What would you find?
Why is she that? Why is she hurt?
I don't know.
Deborah, come quickly.
What is it? What would you find?
It's a drink, me love.
You found a drink at the landfill.
This is Monty Python.
Yeah, it does. That's straight up Monty Python.
I didn't vote for him. I don't know what happened, but I have a little bit of a spoiler because I don't click the articles. I follow the rules. But I know that this link goes to darwinawards.com.
Oh.
So I don't.
Damn it.
They died, I think. What did they drink? What did they drink?
Yeah, I mean, did it have a label? I have so many questions. And it's one of those things where, once again, I'm kind of like, well, that's what you get.
And, I mean, the thing about this one is it's going to... I guess it could be like hooch, right? If it's gone wrong or it's too long, it can make it... Or if it's got too many impurities, it could probably kill you, right?
It could. So maybe you found the hooch. Not Hooch from Turner and Hooch, which is the first thing my brain thought of when you said hooch.
Well, I can honestly tell you that this reminds me of, remember that when we talked about when they found that sarcophagus, that jet black sarcophagus, and it had this liquid inside, and everyone on the internet was like, let us drink it. Let us drink it.
Yeah, people there, they were having to like seal it away because people wanted to drink the goo that was coming out of a fucking 2,000-year-old Egyptian sarcophagus. And I was like, let him drink it. Just let one guy drink it, and then they'll see what happened to him, and then nobody else will want to drink it. Just let one do it.
Who are these people, man? Why are people acting like a dog? Like, when you open the door, the dog wants to run outside. Why are people acting that way?
Yeah. or no matter what you have, like, yeah, when an animal just wants whatever you have. Like I used to have a cat, and it wanted every time you'd start to eat something, it would want it, but it would never really want it. You'd be like, okay, here, have it, and it'll be like, oh fuck, I don't want that.
A hamburger. I'm a cat.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Bitch, I'm a cat.
Bitch, I'm a cat.
Cats. Hey, there's someone in chat named Philip. Is that Phil? Is that Phil Paulson?
I don't know.
Phil Paulson. Is that you in chat? It is Phil Paulson.
No.
Hey!
Super fan Phil Paulson.
Oh no, I gotta Paulson. I gotta make you a. How do I make you a mod so you can ban people?
Yeah, admin.
Users in chat. There's a guy named Feet. I can do. I gotta ban this guy because this guy's spamming us. No, he's still. Oh, we're getting what? Hey, we finally made it on Twitch. We got spammers. Paulson, I gotta give you mod. I don't know how to do it. I guess I gotta look up how to do that. I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, I guess we'll figure it out another time. Sorry. Anyway, so we gotta. Okay, well. Ba 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 ba. Royal Recast. Energy. So we gotta play a card. What do we want to click? I got a bunch of stuff here.
I mean, the very first one and the very last one are the two that I want to know about.
Rooster kills policeman in cockfighting.
I still think, because I think, like you said, I think the last one's just going to be that guy. Something bad happened when they drank that shit. Like I would like to know, but it's probably just going to be, it killed him, or it gave him brain damage, or
right.
I don't imagine it's going to be anything wilder than what the fuck went down at that cockfight where a person died.
Right.
But by the rooster. It does say by the rooster. It wasn't like a cop.
The rooster killed him there.
The rooster killed him. Yeah, okay. That one.
So we're gonna click policeman dies to rooster. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play the card. Oh, this is vice.com. Rooster kills policeman in cockfighting raid gone wrong. The accident happened during a crackdown on a cockfighting ring in the Philippines.
Oh.
Which banned the popular sport during the pandemic. So just during the pandemic, otherwise it's cool?
I guess. Yeah, I knew it's a big deal there.
Oh, a Philippine officer was killed during a cockfighting raid after one of the roosters cut his femoral artery. Oh my God.
So it got him in the chest, like Steve
You're
Earle.
right, man. Blade spur attached to the bird's leg, nicked him in the leg, and he died on the way to the hospital.
Oh, I was thinking of aorta, not femoral artery.
Yeah, that's your leg. That's your femur. That's your leg.
Your femur. Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what we thought it was going to be.
It was.
It's just crazy. It's just wild.
I know. That is wild. And that was exactly what we said. Maybe the drink would have been better.
Oh, I just found the headline from this that says, hold on. What's this nonsense? Hold on. It said, sex robots should target. How do I go back? It said, hold on. It said sex robots should target the elderly and the disabled, study says. Oh, but I can't find it now. Dang. Anyway.
The sex robot should target them like it's wandering the streets like the T-800. Boom. Boom.
How do we get? What are we gonna? Let's do the drink.
Okay, we'll do what? Just do a double one.
Yeah, there's two. I mean, we play the goddamn rules.
Yeah, it's like when we did that one week where we were both just like, well, that sucked, and then just ended it. We're like, we should have just did another one. Because we did one that was really shitty.
Oh my God!
So this one's way better. All right.
This guy found a 6-liter jug or a 5-liter canister of what he presumed was alcohol. It's not in it's like in a bottle that is just a bottle, a clear bottle. And it's got what looks like just water, like gross water.
6 liters?
He brought the drink home to his wife. Oh, in Russia, baby.
Oh, it's back. Russia never disappoints.
The drink reportedly smelled like alcohol, and the couple thought it'd be fine to drink. How hard up are you for a drink?
Russia. I mean, I sent you a video the other day where a helicopter accidentally launched missiles.
What? Just started shooting him?
Yeah, I sent that to you like yesterday. Did you not watch it?
No, I don't know. I don't know where it was in the mix of things because we have so many different chats and stuff. Oh, I know. I do. No, okay, I know what video that was now. Yeah. I didn't click it, but it's on the list.
Yeah. It's wild.
Because I really do want to do a thing where you just send me the stuff, like you save it for a week and then you just show it to me all at once.
Oh, I'm down for that. Dude, well, here's the thing you should know. Of all the nonsense I send to you guys in those group chats, that's
curated
10%. Yeah, that's like 10% of what I have on deck because I'm like, if I send it all, they'll never read it all. So I have to be like,
you have no idea.
I'll be like, I'll send these 2 or 3 today, and I'll save these 2 or 3 for tomorrow. But the time tomorrow comes, I've got 3 or 4 more. So I have a whole folder of just like links to stupid videos and playlists on YouTube of just
you should 100%. We should just sit down and you just show them to me for an hour and I react and I constantly question your sanity and where you're getting them. And
I mean, we have more than an hour's worth.
Isn't that right? What we do every week.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Podcast within a podcast.
Podcast within. I was going to say the same thing.
Well, okay, so they found a drink. Dude, it killed them within a day.
God, does it say there's a lot of stuff that can smell like alcohol that's like...
It says an investigational group has taken the unknown substance for testing to see what caused the death of they're 60 years old, both of them. Otherwise, we don't know. It killed them within a day.
God, it must have just shut their organs completely down. Like, it must have just shut them down.
It's wild.
Good Lord. But you said it was 6 liters?
No, it was like a 6-liter jug with just some liquid. There's a picture of it somehow.
Oh, okay. I mean, come on. You just found a jug with some stuff in it. And you're like, oh, that's booze. Let's drink it. Oh, well.
Right. I'm gonna paste this. Look at this image. I'm gonna put it in the chat here. Look at that. I pasted it in the Discord chat. Would you drink that if it smelled vaguely of alcohol? How hard up are you for a drink?
Oh my God. No. That just looks like muddy water in the bottom of a water jug.
Yeah, it's nothing. But I mean, it smelled like alcohol apparently.
I mean,
do you think they drank all of it?
Yes.
Yes, I do, Sam.
Yes, I do.
If there's anything I know for sure, it's that they definitely drank all of it.
Darwin Awards.
That's going to do it for us this week on another episode of The Royal We. I want to thank Kishi Bashi for letting us use his song intro/pathos off the album 151A. Yeah. I want to thank Pill Paulson for joining us in the Twitch chat. You guys can go ahead and join us.
Yeah.
It's twitch.tv/RoyalWeCast. We really appreciate it. You guys can listen to the unedited episodes. Listen to this salty, greasy sausage get made. And you guys can send us headlines. You can send them right to us in the... and you should. I don't know why I didn't do it that time. But you guys can do it on the Twitch chat. You guys can do it on Facebook. You can do it at RoyalWeCast on Twitter or RoyalWeCast@gmail.com.
Yep.
I think we should just pump this like a shotgun and just shake off this one and just do another one. What do you think?
Yeah. Let's stop this recording.
But we got to say goodnight to my dad first. Good night, Dad.
Oh, that's true. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We keep saying the same thing. Why is it pale? Why is it sweaty?
What's sweaty?